Good morning. Please come in. My name is Mr. Walland, and I am the immigration officer that will be reviewing your application for citizenship here on off-world colony LV426. Now, in today's interview, we'll be working through the citizenship application form, and I'll be asking you a number of questions which aim to establish the reasons behind your decision to apply for citizenship here on Acheron. Now, this interview is standard procedure for all citizenship applicants, so there's no need to be nervous. And the important thing is that you answer all questions as truthfully as you can. Now, do you understand what that means? Okay, good. If you don't understand any of the questions that I'm asking you, then please do not be afraid to say so, and I can either repeat the question or I can express the question in a different way, okay? Well, let's begin by confirming some of the basic information required on the form. So can you start by telling me your name, please? Are you known by any other names apart from this one? Okay. And are you in the process of changing your name? Okay. So this is your one and only name, is that correct? Good. Can I take a contact number that we can reach you on? Okay. And what hours of the day can we reach you at this number? Okay. What is your date of birth? Okay. And what is your current address? Got it. How long have you been living at that address? Okay, so does this address correspond to the contact number that you've just provided us with? It does. Okay, good. Now, where did you live before your current address? Okay, and how long did you live at that previous address? Okay. What is your marital status? Okay. And is your spouse or partner with you here at the moment? Okay, do you have any children? Okay. What is your ethnic group? Your race or your tribe? Okay. And your religion, if any? Okay. What is the colour of your hair? Okay. How tall are you? Okay. And how much do you weigh? Okay, great. What is your highest level of education? Okay. And in total, how many years of education do you have? Okay, good. Based on our conversation so far, I'd consider your level of spoken English to be fluent. But do you read English A, fluently, B, with difficulty, or C, not at all? Okay. And similarly, do you write English A, fluently, B, with difficulty, or C, not at all? Okay, good. Do you have any immediate family that are also permanent residents here on LV426? So that would include brothers, sisters, a mother or a father, or a grandmother or a grandfather. Okay. What is your current job or the most recent job position that you've held? And how long did you work there? Okay. Can you describe your role in that job for me? Okay. Where are you you from? That is to say, what is your country of citizenship? Okay. And were you born there? Okay, good. When did you last leave that country? Okay, and when did you enter LV426? Okay. Do you have a passport? And can I see it, please? Excellent. I love passports because you can learn so much from it. For example, here it says that you were on LV223. Is that right? What were you doing there? So you were part of a research team. Specifically, what was your job there? So the Wayland Corporation issued you with a work permit on LV223. Okay, so they let you onto LV223. They let you work there. So you were firmly settled there. So why the move to LV426? You thought the Wayland Corporation was trying to kill you. Why would they be trying to kill you? Because you discovered something on LV223. What did you find there? Yes, everything you say here is completely confidential. No, you don't have to tell me, but it sounds more like you might be seeking asylum rather than citizenship. No, that's fine. We can come back to this if necessary. So your research license was revoked, I understand. And you believe that the Wayland Corporation is behind that? Okay. So you've come here to LV426 to try to avoid any further attention from the Wayland Corporation, is that correct? Okay. How did you leave LV223? On an M-class Star Cruiser. So you went to the spaceports on LV223 and you showed them your passport with your name in it, and they let you board an M-class Star Cruiser without any problem. So you were not detained at the spaceport, yet you say that the Wayland Corporation means you harm. Is that correct? But they let you leave LV223 with no hassle whatsoever. You can see why I'm having some trouble understanding this. So you used an agent to help you gain clearance, is that right? Okay. Did you have any other problems with the Wayland Corporation on LV223? Okay, what problems did you have? You were detained for questioning. Where were you at the moment that you were detained? Yes, were you standing on the planet's surface? Were you in your sleeping quarters? Were you eating lunch? Where were you? You were inside a derelict ship. Okay, and was that part of your research brief? And was that where you discovered the item that you can't or won't tell me about? Okay. And whilst you were being questioned by the Wayland Corporation, did you suffer any harm? You were beaten. So did you go to the colony infirmary there on LV223? Then there's something else I don't understand, because if I scan your bio records, can you place your palm here, please? I don't see any mention of the infirmary. So where are the infirmary records? Destroyed. But that would mean that the Whaling Corporation accessed your biochip. How did you not notice that? Drugged? You think you may have been drugged? Okay. You'll understand if I'm having a hard time believing most of this. So what would happen if you returned to LV223 tomorrow? Okay, no need to get worked up. I can see that the prospect is genuinely traumatic for you. Let's change the subject. In the past 2 years, how many times have you taken trips outside of LV426? Okay, and where did you go on those trips? Okay. Have you ever claimed to be a citizen of LV426? Okay. Have you ever registered to vote here? Okay. Have you ever voted in any election? Okay. Do you owe any outstanding debt or overdue tax payments? Yes, anywhere. Okay, good. And have you ever been declared legally incompetent or confined to a mental institute? Okay. Have you ever been a member of a terrorist organization? Okay. Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Okay. Have you ever persecuted anyone because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in any particular social group, or political opinion? Okay. Since you became a permanent resident, have you ever called yourself a non-resident for tax purposes? Okay. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Good. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Okay. Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? Okay. Have you ever received a suspended sentence, placed on probation, or paroled? Okay. Have you ever been in jail or prison? Okay. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard or drug user? Okay. Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Okay. Have you ever smuggled or sold controlled substances? Okay. Have you ever helped anyone to enter LV426 illegally? Okay. Have you ever gambled illegally or received illegal income from gambling? Okay. Have you ever failed to support your dependents? Okay. Are you in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Okay, good. Have you ever been removed or excluded or deported? Okay. Have you ever been ordered to be removed, excluded, or deported? Okay. Have you ever asked for any kind of relief from removal, exclusion, or deportation? Okay. Have you ever served in the military? Okay. Have you ever left the colony to avoid being drafted into military service? Okay. Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service? Okay. Have you ever deserted whilst performing military service? Do you support the form of government here on LV426? And if the law requires it, would you be willing to bear arms on behalf of the colonial government of LV426 to defend the rights and freedoms of the colony against foreign and domestic belligerents? Okay, good. Okay, well that concludes the interview, and it's the finding of this review panel that despite some seemingly paranoid claims made against the Whaling Corporation, your citizenship application be granted here on Hadley's Hope, LV426. So congratulations. And with regard to your concerns about the Whaling Corporation, I'm sure they're unfounded. And in fact, I can tell you that earlier this week, we received a communication from Gateway Station stating that the corporation tracked your arrival here from LV223, and contrary to your suspicions, there is no outstanding warrant for your detention. In fact, the corporation will be grateful of your services here on LV426, which will no doubt assist our terraforming ambitions. And to further demonstrate that there is no ill will, the corporation has agreed to reinstate your research license, and beginning Monday, the exploration team has been given new coordinates to investigate some interesting rock formations which have been spotted from the orbiter, and we would be grateful if you would agree to go along. No, I'm not familiar with that particular zone, but the assignment is simply to take some rock samples, just routine stuff. So, can I count on you for that? Okay, great. Well, welcome aboard, and I'm sure you'll have a long and prosperous future here on LV426. Now, if I could just get you to sign a few forms,